Grant community. It's important we tell ourselves the truth. It's important we reactivate our conscience, because what I foresee, what I'm seeing ahead is very big. And what we are diving in, what we put our hands into, it will consume us. Stay with me as I review some of the things that is going on right now that is so dangerous to the NGOs, so dangerous to the masses that are keep buying the slot from these NGOs, so-called NGOs. Before then, that I refuse to sell slots when I have the platform, that I refuse to sell slots when I have the community, that I refuse to sell slots when I have what it takes to sell slots, doesn't mean that I am a fool. It's just that I used my conscience. It's only that I use my conscience. I know of so many people that have helped free of charge, thousands that have helped free of charge. Now, the people in the grant community that are projecting slots, come, let's reason together, because it might be so interesting. You might feel that you are smart. You might feel that you are doing yourself a favor by trying to solve the immediate problem from the poor masses' money, all in the name of you selling a slot, all in the name of you having 20 people left to complete the number of the people you are looking for. Let me enlighten you. If you feel that God is not seeing you, or if you feel that nobody sees you, as you extort money from people to be building your houses to solve your immediate problem, God is seeing you. And trust me, there's something we call law of karma. I love so many people that have retrieved from all these extortions. Those that still remain, keep it up. There are so many that have extorted the likes of Uaag. He was one of the top guy in the grants community. Once his voice is out, everybody would dive in and put money. Now I want to believe that based on the fight and the bullying that they gave to him, physical bullying, he's now, because of that, he has the bullying has activated his conscience, and I want to believe that man has went back to the ministry. Now your own might not be physical, nobody will attack you. You might feel that you have a platform where you call on people to come and subscribe. You put there 200,000 to get 2 billion, 500,000 to get 5 billion, and the rest. You feel nobody's seeing you. My brother and my sister, God is watching you. Why do we find ourselves in this situation? Why do we keep milking money from people? Now we will blame the government that the government is not good. Me and you are here for a very long time. I met so many NGOs that are saying, let me get back the money I paid to Uaag and other grants by selling these slots. Now, these people you are collecting money, what do you think will become of you tomorrow? Somebody just called me and threatened me just because I put a stop to extortion. I laughed because he's not seeing what I'm seeing tomorrow. There's nothing wrong if you want to help people, you open a platform and then tell people to come in and buy slot with 200 naira, 300 naira, highest 500 naira, just to compute those datas. Let's assume that you are using generator to compute the data, so that you use that to buy fuel and compute the datas. But somebody coming out to collect 500,000, 200,000, 300,000, 100,000, 50,000, down to 5,000, the lowest, just because they fix a date for disbursement. Everywhere, everybody making voice note, giving a write-up, analyzing how much you will have by imputing this amount. Meanwhile, these guys just went to CAC to obtain certificate, forgetting that before you will be giving money, you have to prove yourself as humanitarian organization that have been in the system and that has been performing activities for some years that will qualify you to collect huge sum of money, and that they will check your history to know if you are qualified to handle such money, so that there would not be chaos in the country. Gullible subscribers jumping everywhere, spreading money, proof of payment flying all over. Right now they are wise. They think they are wise. Now they are trying to send the proof of payment to their private account, not knowing that they are dealing with people. These same people would come out with all this proof of payment with their name. We are working for 28th of this month, and that disbursement will kick off. But if it doesn't kick off, we are all here. If by next month doesn't start, we are all here. Believe you me, I'm giving you the grace of next month. If next month pass, all the proof of payment and all the money you are collecting, it will come out and your name will be out one after another. They will call you and you have to provide those money to the people. I trust the people that are coming in now. Better for you, you retrieve from all this act. Better for you, you just help people because you have that grace and opportunity to help people. Forget about the reward. Higher you should do as an NGO. 200 naira to compute this data. Yes, you are doing something. I am still here, and I will remind all the NGOs that are extorting money. I don't want to mention them now. The time will come, all of them, I will mention them. I will drag all of them to the social media, both their picture, their face, their bank account, the proof of payment that all the masses are paying to them. A time is coming. All I want is to sanitize this place. Is there grants? Yes, there is grants. But can you use your conscience as you are trying to get this money? Why collecting people's money to solve your problem? What if you are not considered to be giving this grant. We all know the system we are running. Government can choose to divert the whole plans and choose to use central bank and do the disbursement, whereby you will not even smell the place. And these are some of the people that are calling themselves NGO. They cannot even defend themselves as an NGO. You think government are so stupid that they will just remove billions to give an individual that cannot defend themselves just because you go to CAC to obtain certificate? No. Maybe you are not seeing what we are seeing. That's why you keep extorting money from the poor masses. The sweat of the masses will haunt you. The sweat of the masses, the dying masses will haunt you, because many of them, out of what should I do, they borrow to pay you, and on your own you think you are smart, you are rubbishing the money. Imagine the very big guy in the grant space that we respect much coming out today to tell the people to keep subscribing, keep paying money when we approach the set date for disbursement. He came out telling the masses to keep subscribing, keep paying money. Isn't that crazy? Agbara one that everybody respects in the grant community, coming out to tell the people and encourage the people to keep subscribing. Now the question is, all the names that subscribe with you during Apostle Ken Wakama grant, Theophilus grant, and the all grant pressure group, all these grants, are you going to fold those names to the trash? What happened to those names? And it is the same subscriber that you have already that you are telling them to come and pay another money for this said pioneer, for you to keep eating and satisfying yourself. Can't you use those data to fund these people if you have this money? Until we reason as a people, that is when we will be free, grant community. Until we stop paying money, that is when these people will stop coming out. Admin Ellis came out recently projecting Arab grant. That I will not even say it now. Yesterday he held a meeting trying to lure people in to buy coin. And now with time I will reveal the secret behind all this coin. They gave them slot and gave them opportunity to project because they have the platform. An influencer can just stay in his own and establish coin, program coin, start to sell and put it in the blockchain. People will go and check and assume that it's genuine. Then they will start putting money. At the end of the day, when the influencer realize or got what he wants, he will now maybe launch and then bring down the price such that what you put, what you invest, you can never retrieve it back. And maybe in the space of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, the coin would die and you will not even see a penny from the money you put. And Admin Ellis, I used to respect him a lot in the grant community. He's not diving in to lure people to another platform that people will keep wasting their time. Can't we encourage people to work, to survive in this hard economy? Must we keep telling people bring in money, put in money here to get this, put in money here to get this? This is so crazy in our generation. I don't want to talk about Adminelis at the moment. Let's forget about him for now. The most painful part of it is this gospel, the preachers, the people that call themselves men of God. Now the question is, let's assume you pass through theology. For those of you that go to theology, of course, most of the church that is happening right now, you don't need to go to school before you pastor a church. A seminar for 3 days, one week, qualifies you to become a pastor and a reverend. And that is what is going on in the new church. A seminar for 3 days, 1 week qualifies you. They will ordain you as a pastor, as a reverend. Now let's assume you pass through the seminar. Is it in your course outline? As in, one of the topics is that as you go in to win souls for Christ, is it in your course outline to extort and to sell slot to your members? Like I said, is it in your course outline to extort and to sell slot to your members, to the general public? Keep impoverishing and making people poor in your 3 days journey to become a reverend. That is what is happening, because people are not going to theology where you will spend 4 years before you will be crowned as a pastor. Sometimes you finish your 4 years, there's no church for you to go and pastor. You patch somewhere and pass through some experience before you be crowned to become a pastor and ordained. But right now, it's just 3 days seminar. You are ordained. They will pour oil on you. And because they pick people from the street, that is why we have the extortion we have in the grand space. And they are all pastors and imams. It is a pity, but God is watching all of us. I come in peace. What I saw, what I'm seeing, what will become of you? You might not see it now, but let's wait. The law of karma is coming. Grant community, I stand my ground. There's money, but stop spending your money. You might end up not even having anything if you spend money. And the people are not sincere. The day they will be sincere, that is the day the money will come. Because if a child is not grown to the level of handling something, the father will never give it to him, except that man do not want that of his property to stay for a very long time. Assuming you give your car to 5 years child to drive, what will happen to that your car? Because the child has not grown to the stage. Have you asked yourself the reason why this grant is delaying? Because we are so greedy, even the big money come, we will not be able to handle it. Yes, because the ones that are coming in, we keep extorting. I mean, if the big one drop, Charlie, you will not be able to handle this money. That is number one thing. And that is why all this fight everywhere. That is why the money has not dropped. Because we think we can use our platform to extort money. Then what if they give you the big one? Will you be able to handle it? Let me stop here. We'll keep enlightening everybody on the situation in the grants. Mind you, stay tuned with us. Subscribe if you are new to our channel. We are committed to expose and ensure the right thing is done in this grant ecosystem. Thank you. Good news.